Hold on, he probably joined somebody. Nah, that go.
He ain't coming back. Thug ain't coming back. I know he not. Hey, T-Lo. Say, twin.
Trevor ain't got his mic on.
What up? What up?
We get you in lingerie.
Oh, what's
we make
good
you
with
feel
the
really
gangster?
beautiful. I'm actually in the studio right now.
King Twiz, alright.
And the girls love it. Like, they're really self-conscious. Like, I don't know. I just had a baby.
Hey man, I'm trying to get to level 300. Like once I hit level 300, I'm getting off.
Oh my mom.
Once I hit level 300, I'm rap.
Oh God.
Who are you people? I don't even know who you guys are.
Nigga, you know who I am, bro. Stop playing.
Nah, I don't even know you.
Nigga, you know
Poor
who I
boy
am, bro.
Jay.
Stop playing, bro.
Who the fuck is poor boy Jay?
Hey, bro. We been playing buku games, fam.
Well, I'm trash.
Yeah,
Just
I
let
know
you guys
that.
know ahead of time.
I know you trash. See, what your problem is, speaking into existence, you should be like, nah, I'm good at this.
Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
That nigga left. That nigga.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the side.
Neutralized.
You're a very popular photographer. You are?
No, I wouldn't say. I'm just really local.
Okay, let's keep going. She's a Gemini. This is Jessica, New Orleans. Gemini, 31, 2 boys. A photographer, also in school to get her bachelor's. And what's your bachelor's going to be focused in?
Dusty Nights.
All right, baby girl. What kind of name are you looking for?
Also, you know what? I was okay. And but my kids, they're in my era.
What I tell you?
Mommy, we want a stepdad. We want to play baseball and do the video games with a man and like all the manly stuff that they're supposed to be doing. And
Where's their dad at?
what's that?
How's he going to do that with their fathers?
So one's in Florida, and he's actually with him right now. But just kind of far away. I just want to get them together, so they get the whole summers together. But my little one, they're asking me for a baby, and I was like, I don't know if you know how this works.
All right, let me just stop right here. She don't even want to have kids or have a guy in her life. She's okay with being single. She only wants to have a guy in her life because the kids want somebody there. We'll beat that word out. Don't worry. She only wants to be there because of the kids. That's crazy.
Huh? Said what?
If I'm putting it into the universe, to find somebody.
Unplug both of them, then plug the router back in.
I'm just
Wait
entertaining
30
the
seconds.
possibility.
Once the router is...
So, Jessica, I love you. Well, what kind of baby are you looking for, Jessica?
Family oriented. I want you to be, into, kids and family life.
Man, this is right, man.
Zoo and all that. Successful. I've done, 100 grand on my best year. Driven and,
You want the guy to make 100K or more?
Between 80 and 120, I think is reasonable. That I've done it myself, so I know that, it takes a certain kind of person. And me as a woman, I expect you to, be equal or better than I am.
Why do you expect their baby daddies to be equal or better than you are? That's the problem right there. See, this is what it is. You go out these days, go out here somewhere else, you're dealing with these dudes that you don't even want to be with. You have these kids from these dudes you don't want to be with, and you expect the dude to be better than you are. A guy makes $120,000 a year. Come on, man, like, he can go out there and deal with somebody else who doesn't have these issues that you have. You know what I'm saying? And not really so employed.
Use this time to train a bit. We'll be deploying soon.
You don't want to have a kid. So what is the guy getting out of this? Nothing. That's what it is. Getting nothing. Human sacrifice.
Enemy soldiers nearby.
One less thing to worry about.
But he did it as a vet and was captain the whole time. So I think him and I need to get in the show. We need to get into it, right? Y'all would. Alright, Daryl Langford, he says, God bless both of you. I could listen to this content all day. This is what our community needs. Thank you. I appreciate you, Daryl. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Daryl. Wait, you're Langford. You're Daryl Long. Thank you. Similar name. But thank you, Daryl Langford. Next one,
this nigga
thank you for the good work, man. You're doing good work. Bless you. Bless you, KS. Okay, thank you.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Damn, we should have my server net goddamn
caller.
game. Fuck that. They don't cut your clothes down.
Resurgence. The gas is closing on your position. Suggest you start running. Armored truck delivery. Clear. Your KIA teammates will redeploy. Any point-worthy action will return them to combat quicker. Enemy soldier nearby. Drop positions are marked by green smoke. Bounty target is up. Take them down. Execute all targets in the AO. Enemy UAV active. Heads up, dropping armored trucks.
Adam 22, and he's a guy that is very similar to people like DJ Vlad. Somewhat a podcast that appeals to those people popping in the black world. So whether it's hip hop or entertainment, sometimes athletes. Now it's
Brian on that too. Gotta mute yourself or something.
What?
I'm talking about low.
I'm gonna lie that too.
Yeah.
No motherfucker. Where he died at? He was at Decon, wasn't he? Yeah, nah.
You said what?
Buddy that was blue. He died at Decon. What the fuck he?
Squad member is redeployed.
Got a submachine gun here.
Nigga,
I'll drive.
load up, bro.
Don't worry.
I believe there might be some truth to it. And I kind of want to talk about that.
I'll take the 50
You know, it's just because the woman is white, or it's because the woman is of a higher social class. In fact,
I can drive.
And there's an older sister who just moved to
Gas is inbound.
It's a loadout up in, I mean not a loadout, a goddamn armor satchel up there.
I'm on the gun.
Loadout drop headed your way.
What the hell, Tom?
Shut up, man.
Now I was just thinking, and I was having what I call a black and white thought.
Hey, bitch.
And please believe, baby, it's just
Stop playing with me like I'm better than you.
Thought somebody else had another loadout.
I'm more better than you. I'm more slime than you.
Now, one thing I observed about Oklahoma City here was that the black men here, the majority of the black men I saw, all
Listen, you got slimed out. They slimed you out, man. Going over there by yourself.
I mean, baby,
Slime
from
your dumb ass out.
60-something to middle age to very young.
Oh, he
they all had white
Enemy UAV active.
And I always walked around going,
Reinforcements are on the way.
I mean, baby,
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
So I started a few black men that I that did have black women.
That's a med over here.
The first question I was always asking.
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
That the black men here all got white women on their arms.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Mixed kids. Now, this is not a racial statement, baby. I am just telling you the fact, what I see, what I observe. So, I asked him, this one man, and I asked a couple of men, and all got basically the same answer. So,
Here's upgrade located. 25 are left. Keep your eyes peeled.
The young black men here.
I'm in the sight. Good to go.
Hey, Jay, come on, Jay. Let's shoot that
I'm going up there.
That have something.
I hit him with the nigga a couple times.
Understand that. It's
Fuck that motherfucker go.
to have one on your arm and not your queen, you understand? Now, first of all, you young
Enemy UAV active.
Just because a black woman don't want to take care of your black ass, because otherwise you be living at your mama house, baby, I'm gonna
Enemy UAV active.
and take care of her, be partners with her, work with her, because the things that are going on in this world, baby, she needs you.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Status quo, baby, ain't nothing.
We got a whole team over there.
Allied precision airstrike incoming. Be aware.
Oh shit, somebody picked me up. This mother. Oh, these motherfuckers got the chopper on me.
Obviously, it's just not her.
You're back in the action.
You know, it's pretty bad here in New Kentucky. I'm from New York.
Ah, motherfucker.
Black men were dealing with non-black women, and one of them was that
25 remain. You could have lasted longer. Learn from the loss and come back stronger.
If we were doing fairly well, it was viewed as somewhat of a status symbol. So, you know, in other words, black men need to look in the mirror and go check out what's wrong with them, go take care of their black woman because black women are queens, all of that. I'm not going to go into all of that stuff because we've heard it before. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to talk about that right now. But again, in any of these videos, nobody's ever asked black men
Guess I'm about to dip.
these particular choices. And I'm talking about black men who are actually dealing with non-black
After I
women. Now,
roll
in the
this
case
blunt.
of Olivia Muhammad's video, the older lady, she was asking black men who were with black women, which for me was not the right source. It would have been better if she would have went to the African American men in question. And I think that what we're leaving out here is the treatment. That's something that everybody's leaving out here. With Olivia Muhammad, she put the blame solely on black men. She talked about black men either being broke and looking for a white woman to take care of them or looking for a status symbol. She never took into consideration, and it may have been different in her time when women actually had a lot of respect for men and did things for men. It could have been different. But she never took into consideration that these men were actually having a better experience with these women as mates. These women were contributing more to the relationship than women in the black community. These women were better trained to do so. So every time that you see that a black man is dealing with a non-black woman, it's because, you know, he's a sellout or something like that. And obviously you do have learners who fit that narrative. But I don't believe that's always the case. I believe that you just simply have ladies out competing black women for those same sort of mates. How do you explain Jay Ellis? Jay Ellis is not lazy. Jay Ellis just chose the best mate for him. What about Robert Smith? He was married to a black woman. What about Andre 3000? He had Erykah Badu, and now he's for non-black woman. What about Chris Rock? Chris Rock was married to a black woman for many, many years. Now he is dealing with Lake Bell. So again, nobody really looks at what role are black women playing in the development of relationships or the destruction of it. What role do they play? Do black men play a role? Absolutely they do. But nobody's looking at it from that perspective. And until we get that right, it's never going to be solved. And then when you do come out with that position, it's like, okay, you're a Kevin Samuels hater or whatever like that. And it's a bunch of shaming tactics like Olivia Muhammad did. Pretty much, oh, we need you, black man, but we're going to berate you into being with us. It's not going to happen that way. And this is coming from me, a person that is in the pro-black community, again, in the parent community. And I definitely agree with her end. I do believe in that. But what's the incentive? No incentive, no results. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy L. Shaky Jackson. Peace out. What's good, everybody? L. Shaky Jackson. Back with another episode of Series. And today, a Detroit sister got 4 kids by 3 different dudes, and she don't want you to hold against her. And it's going to be a rough one. But let's get into the video.
Okay, let's get into your business.
Yep.
What's your name, baby?
I'm Chris.
What is it?
Charisma.
Charisma?
Yes.
Charisma, where you calling us from?
Detroit, Michigan.
Your hair is red, honey.
I just got it done. So I'm like, myself out. Thank you.
Yeah, she got those red for 5 heartbeat finger waves going on. Yeah, that's they had them back in like 1965, 1970.
You taking yourself out on a date tonight?
You got to date yourself.
Okay, I feel that. Where are you going?
I'm in Detroit, so they have like this little place downtown called Shelby. And it's like inside of an old bank.
Okay, so taking yourself out on a date. Charisma, Detroit, how old are you?
I am 31.
31, you have any kids?
I do have kids.
No kids.
No. I said I do have kids.
How many kids?
I have 4 boys.
4 boys. How old are you? Wait, how old are your boys?
I have an 8-year-old, 2 5-year-olds, and a 1-year-old.
How do you have 2 5-year-olds? Are twins?
Yes.
Okay, and a 1-year-old. Same dad?
No.
How many dads?
I have 3 kids.
3. Big dad. So why you not with the 1-year-old now?
The truth or a lie? Which one? The truth. It was a one-night stand.
A one-night stand, you got pregnant?
I did.
Do y'all co-parent well?
No.
What?
Shout out to the sister. I don't have no problem with her. I love black people. You know, Detroit, That's one of the black cities in the world. And like I said, I love my people, and I really, really want to say it for all due respect. The young lady is 31 years old. She has 4 children. Her last child was due to a one-night stand. Okay? Meaning that you probably didn't even know the guy that well, and that dude is not in your life. So when you really look at your resume, you know, you have 4 kids in the last 8 years, about 3 different men. What you're telling her, brother, is that you don't value yourself. But here's also what you're telling a lot of men, is that if I come in and do something nice for you, you don't appreciate it. So the reason is you don't deserve it. Well, then why don't you deserve it? Because if you deserved it, your track history would show that you deserve it. And so when a guy looks at ladies and they date with this kind of particular resume, it's like, if I come in there and start doing things for her, helping her with her kids, she's not going to appreciate it. Because she will allow men to come into her life and get her pregnant and not do anything for her. So why would I do it? It's kind of like, you know, giving charity to an organization that doesn't do anything with the money, you know, like the Black Church. It doesn't make any sense. It is a waste of money. It is a waste of energy. So with ladies that have her resume, I can see if she has 1 kid, and you made a mistake, but then you have like 1 kid, and you have twins, and then another kid. It's like, okay, and then you want a man to come in and deal with the situation, and it's not a favorable situation for him, because you have a young lady that has a history of not really valuing herself. So I'm supposed to come in and value somebody who doesn't take on the act of value herself. I might as well go deal with a woman who does value herself more. And you can say the words, but that track history, that track record, it's not looking for you.
Well, I guess you can't be mad at him. No, right. He made a decision that he didn't want to be involved, and I made a decision that I wanted to keep my child.
You made a decision to not wear a condom.
Ooh, child. Well, you can still keep them liable for child support.
You can, but I mean, here's the thing about that. As a woman, that's the first thing they expect us to do. Or
the child support's not about you though; it's about the child.
It's not. But then that's a whole different kind of conversation. So if a man say he doesn't want to date, a lot of men feel like if they don't want to date me, they don't feel like they should be financially responsible or involved, right?
I don't care what you feel like. The baby
me either. Me either.
I mean, both of you guys set yourself up for that position, right? So, how old was he? I'm assuming he wasn't underage. He knows what happens when you have sex without condoms. And I'm not saying that, I'm not even saying he has to be in a child's life. I think he should man up to his responsibility. But child support is about giving your child a better opportunity. 2 incomes are always better than one, right? So,
hello, 2 incomes are always better than one, but not a child support income. I mean, I get what you're saying, but you need 2 parents in the house. Like, it's the proper right now. That's why she's over here trying to find somebody to become a step-in.
I would look at it like, from your perspective, look at it from the child's perspective. At the end of the day, he helped you raise the child. Granted, he didn't want to be a father, but he helped you create the baby, and so that it is what it is.
Yeah, it's not about perspective to me, because at the end of the day, I'm taking care of my child. So.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. Why you want his father?
That's the part of your show that I always be concerned about. And I get nervous because of myself, too, because, you know, stuff happens with people. And it could be going great, and then when a child comes along, people can change based on how they feel or how they are with responsibility to that new phase of life. So it just didn't work out.
So here's the deal. As a woman, I know how to ask guys questions because I'm a woman. So a lot of times the things I want to know, I can speak from a woman's perspective. But I try to talk to the women because I'm assuming you're here for a man, right?
Right.
I like to ask the questions I think are important to guys.
Okay.
So men would like to know, like, okay, if I'm going to deal with this woman and she has 3 children's dads, what was that circumstance? So I can see before I add myself to her. So that's why I'm asking about that. You do have 2 kids, 3 kids under the age of 5. The oldest is 8?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's keep going. You told me, what do you do again?
I'm an event planner basically. So I plan day night, proposals, and small intimate weddings.
Okay. Event planner, what is your birthday or zodiac sign?
April the 18th.
That's what zodiac sign is that?
It's an Aries.
An Aries. All right. Charisma Detroit. She's an Aries, an event planner, 31. She has 4 boys actually. 8 2-year-old twins, 5-year-old twins, and a 1-year-old. What kind of man are you looking for?
So far, I haven't been picky.
I mean, it's kind of hard to be picky young lady. I mean, we'll be real. It's her situation. It's a little. And I think she's a nice lady. To be real, like she seems like she's a nice young lady. You know what I mean? But it's hard in this situation to be picky based on the situation we're in.
So maybe that's okay.
Okay, tonight.
Obviously, I don't mind dating someone who has kids.
Okay.
And I would prefer someone who is a full-time parent, not like a weekend.
Full-time parent?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want somebody, so does that mean the kids live with them already?
It could be either or.
Okay. Okay, what else?
I'm not really picky. I'm okay with people being from different backgrounds, respectable people. Obviously, if I have sons, someone that can be a decent male